We're taking them out like a spectacle.
So Danny heard that I was trying to get a 300 with the new Sublime hybrid. He shows up, wants to bowl for money. I am literally throwing the Sublime and a spare ball. Danny comes in here with a full arsenal of 97 balls, probably 187 different grit pads, a power sander, 2 different sets of shoes, and he's just gonna give me his money, guys. That's what's gonna happen. Look at this. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? I brought this. Yeah, he brought a power sander with a polisher tip and everything. He's got 4 more balls in the pro shop sitting on the drill thing just in case he has to get those. Here we go, guys. Motive Maniac. Team Brunswick over here again. We're gonna get him this time, guys. So like I said, guys, just because they're new doesn't mean they're better than old. My ball I'm throwing is a year old today. Zigzag Criterion. They just released on the 24th, and Danny's been throwing these for a month already. So look at this. He's already beat the Criterion up, beat the Zigzag up. But I'm gonna let you guys know the Sublime that's a year old is about to destroy Danny.
So I did lie, guys. I do always bring my motive bag. Evoke for the left-hand spares, Hypervenom, and the Sub-Zero fours. These are just in case I have to change over. But I will be throwing the Sublime hybrid. And you see the Freeway Pro Shop spare ball for the 10 pins. What are you throwing, Danny? Let's see what Danny's throwing. What is he throwing first off? Oh, he's starting off with the brand new Criterion. Showed you guys that. So, new ball, just released. Old ball, a year old. All right, guys. Motor Maniac back, and we are doing me versus Team Brunswick again. We got Danny here. You guys saw he's going to be starting off with the Criterion. I'm throwing the new Global 900 Sublime. Well, not the new one. I'm throwing the old one. It's new to me. Same amount of money as last time? 20. 3-game series. Here we go, guys. My happy zone, 25. I hate this lane next to the pillars. And that's the way we're going to start it off. I don't want to bowl no more. Danny said he don't want to bowl no more. Telling you guys, that Sublime is something else.
Okay, guys, I'm just saying right now, win or lose, we're going to do another 3 different balls, okay? Last week, I did throw the 300 Columbia Messenger. I threw the Zigzag Radical, and I threw the Vibe by Hammer. So this week, I'm going to throw 3 different ones. I am going to throw another solid, another pearl, and another hybrid. But today, we're going to start with the Criterion. It is a solid, so let's get started.
We're going to put the pressure on Danny today. He heard me say that I wanted to get another 300 games before the year ended. I don't even care if it doesn't count in league or not. I just want the 300. So that basically lets me know, Danny, that we can already say the Sublime is stronger than the Criterion. Just going to go ahead and say it. Trying to get Danny to switch from Cool Wick jerseys to I Am Bowling.
Ooh. Okay, that's a rare miss. All right.
That was about.
We'll make that adjustment.
You released that wrong too. It rolled over your. I heard it over your thumb hole.
Yeah.
As much as I hate those pillars, that's got to affect a lefty way more. Whew. I hate lane 31, but it's the only
We're going to
fresh
this
oiled lanes, 31 and 32. So 32 has been re-oiled since I threw my games on it. So this is 100% fresh oil. That is the first balls thrown down 31 and 32. Oh, look. He's got Casper down there knocking pins down. Did that even count? All right. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. We can't get, but you can see right there. You can't see us starting off on the. That was a nice shot. You're not seeing our approaches much, but you're seeing some good shots on the balls. All right. So this is fresh oil. Danny threw 2 balls down it. I'm throwing the 3rd one. Came in light on that. I knew I did. That speed was so slow. 15-4 at the pin. If you guys remember when I shot the game earlier, it was I was having to shoot probably about 16 and a half, closer to 17. Since this is a money game, I should be throwing the Evoke here, but I trust in the Sublime. There you go. I told him I should have thrown my Evoke for my spares right there, but I trust the Sublime. I'll take that. Fresh, fresh, fresh oil. I gotta remember to get my speed up. Get outside, get there, get there, get there. Ooh, that was bad. Got a little too far outside there, guys. I'm actually throwing flat, so there's not a lot of rev on this ball, and it's still hooking like that. If I put a little rev there, I would have got it, but I don't want to do that until I actually have to. Try to just let the ball do all the work right now. There we go. It's the thing about the way Sean drilled that ball, man. I was telling him I'm throwing that flat and getting right. That. I'm not putting any rev on it, so I'm letting the ball do the work.
You better keep throwing strikes. Don't give me too many opportunities here. I'm kind of cold.
You have a really good pro shop guy like we do with Sean and get your primary access point, and you can drill a ball tame or very aggressive. This one's aggressive, 45, 4.5, 45. The ball does all the work for me. I line up, throw it, and the ball gets its own. I'm not even having to actually get any rev on the ball. That was a good one.
All right, a little weak in the pocket, but we're figuring it out.
So normally if you guys watch, I actually come over on top of the ball when it's fresh oil, especially like with the Jackal Ghost or something. I come way up on it, get over on the side to get my rev, to get the hook. This ball, I'm not having to do anything. I'm literally throwing the ball flat, just right off, flicking my fingers at the end, and that's it. And the ball hooks that hard. If I actually put rev on it like I do with the Ghost, I'd probably go straight into the 7-pin.
All right, guys, we got a double. There we go.
Good shot. All right. Those spares not helping me. It's all right. It's all right. So if you guys watch this, I'm going to throw this flat and let the ball do all the work. Ball did all the work. I literally, when I threw that, was that way. I just flicked my fingers out of it, and the ball did all the work. The way it's drilled and the core of that ball, the barbell, heavy on top, heavy on bottom, it rolls heavy, and once it gets out of its roll, it just carries straight through the pins. Like I said, if I actually tried to turn this ball over like I do the Jackal Ghost or the Evoke, this ball would go straight to the 7-pin. This ball is made for me to be able to go through first 3 games of a tournament because I can start revving and flattening out later on. You see the carry through on that ball, man? When it hits the pocket, it's like it's gonna go.
That is sweet.
It's like it's gonna go through the back of the bowling alley.
That is sweet. Nice job.
This ball is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. This is why it's been on my radar for a year. Should have drilled it 10 months ago, but kind of waiting on it to drop to that $149.99 price, which is great. And I get a huge discount on them also. But since I spend my own money on these balls, I don't get them for free.
Yep.
Hey, if you were right-handed, that would have been a strike. Since I don't get any of these balls for free anymore. And I spend my own money. Very selective on what balls I buy. Good shot. All right. Danny's at 85 in the 5th on a spare. I'm at 87 in the 5th with a strike. Got a double going into it. But you guys saw Danny can step up. He can throw a 300 game at any time. So 3-game series. I need to try to get some pins on him the first and second game. Oh, that's coming across. Nice. Good shot. Good shot. All right. Yeah, guys, don't roast me in the comments. I'm Roll Tide for life. University of Alabama alumni. Got a whole lot of football injuries to prove that, but yeah, we're getting destroyed this year. Way outside. Recover, recover, recover. You guys can see where I said earlier on another video, that ball gives me Venom Shock or Phase 2 vibes. It's like it just does what it does. You can miss, and it's like it hooks where it's supposed to no matter what. It's just like those 2 balls. The Phase 2 and the Venom Shock are the same way. All right, we got 3 here. Let me get a 4-bagger. That's a 4-bagger.
Yes, it is.
Riley's coming over here to watch this. The ball is so strong, he heard it all the way at the other end of the bowling alley. And he was like, oh my goodness.
Guys, it looks like Josh came out to play this time for Team Motive. We're going to have to step up our game a little bit.
Riley did bowl a 694 today. I'm also putting a video up on my son today. He had his highest scratch game. He got a turkey into the 9th. Nice. Riley got a second. My son, we'll shout out his YouTube channel on that video. He bowled a 162 scratch today in game 3. And you'll see, he's very small, and he throws 2-handed 12-pound balls. His balls are the Black Widow 3.0, and the Black Widow 3.0 was overhooking, so he switched over to the...
Oh, I rolled it flat. I rolled it real flat.
Uh-oh, you missed it.
All right, guys. So let me just say this, okay? For Team Brunswick, Team Motive, I don't care who it is. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, I am no longer Team Motive. I'm Team Free Agent and bowl with any ball that's on the market. Just because, hey, these motive bags carry hammer, track, Global 900, Roto Grip. Just because they're motive bags don't mean they're all motive balls in them. But he actually started throwing my son started throwing the Visible today as a strike ball, and got
oh no, that's another bad shot, guys. And I got away with a Brooklyn here. Ooh, I rode way too slow.
Yeah, my son Connor got 5 or 6 strikes in game 3 today, so I'll be uploading that video. It's a short one. It's only about a minute and a half long, but it's his highest game ever. I got outside. That came off wrong, and I got outside. Oh man, I should still throw the Evoke, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep throwing this Sublime for you guys. Oh, come on, Sublime. So we've closed every frame. We got a strike.
Oh my goodness, a 40-pin lead. What's he going to do with this, guys?
Strike, 8 split spare, 7 spare, 4 strikes, 9 spare. Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Nice. Keep it clean.
That's a good shot.
All right, there's another double.
All right, Danny's going into the 10th with a 153 with a double there. I'm going into the 10th with a 196 with a strike in the 9th. I would like to open up first game a 30-pin jump on him. Who we got outside? Yep. Looks like he could finish with a 192. And he got it. Danny could finish with a 192. So already got him. And I got the 10 frame left. So need to open up 30, 40 pins on him right here. Give me some breathing room for the money.
This song hit #1 in the US the first week of September.
191. All right, Danny finished with. I told him I needed to open up 30 or 40 pins on the first game against you. Oh, I know you're just gonna get stronger as it goes. So. That's a good shot.
Well, you're definitely hot on that line, so don't lose it.
I told you last night, man, there's just certain balls that just match with you. I had a feeling for a year this ball would match with me, and I think I was right. There we go. That's another good shot. So we had a 9 spare, an 8 split spare, and a 7 spare in this game. All the rest strikes. See if we can close out with a second 4-bagger of this game. It's another good shot. Finished out with a 246.
Got a 55-pin lead.
246 to a 191. So that was first game, guys. We're going to take a couple minutes break, and we will be right back. All right, guys, we're back for game two. 246, 191. I'm ahead by, what is that, 55 pins? Here comes Danny. Danny's up first. What are you throwing?
All right, guys, so for game two, I'm going to throw the perfect mindset. It's a hybrid. See what we can do with this ball. I think I should have changed balls earlier in the game of game one, but I want to ball a full game with each ball I throw. So normally, if I was bowling a league or a competition, I would have changed balls probably back in the fourth frame, fifth frame, just to get in the pocket a little bit better, okay? So game two, we're going to throw the perfect mindset. It is a hybrid. So let's see what we can do with this one.
I will still be throwing the Sublime, staying on my same line, the Sublime hybrid. Also, the music is playing in the background. We do have the right to play the music inside the bowling alley. Any promotional videos for the Motive Maniac, Freeway Bowl, and Freeway Pro Shop, we pay BMI. It's a good one. There's music playing in the background that said another one bites the dust. Yeah, but we do pay BMI for the right to play this music. Just so you guys can see, I showed you earlier. Look at this oil track. Full finger from the right at the finger hole. So we're this wide, full finger in between each oil track. So that is exactly how I wanted this ball drilled. I wanted it to be extremely, extremely strong. And like I said, I'm not putting any rev on this ball. The ball is doing all the work down the lane for me. Oh, thought I might get a Brooklyn. Okay, so this is my first 10-pin shot in 2 days. I do have to bring out the spare ball. So, guys, I line up at 32 with my right foot on my spare shots and try to just shoot straight across the line. Try to shoot just straight across that line. Oh, my goodness. One more time. This will be the last time I show you guys this. This oil is, look at that. It starts at the finger. It's that wide. And look at this, look at track. Track, track. It is a full finger in between each line. That is the most beautiful track that I have ever seen on any of my balls. So that lets me know that was a good throw. It was probably just a little slow, so I speed that one up a little bit, and we're in the pocket. Good shot. That ball is so strong. Again, shout out to Charles at the height for his video 11 months ago on this ball. He was the only one that would let anyone know the real numbers of this ball. Everybody else was wrong. And that is not a middle-of-the-road Robo 900 ball. I own the Zen Soul hybrid. That ball is, geez, 5 steps above the Zen Soul. That's a good shot. That Sublime hybrid has, like I said in the other video, it just got the thing. It's got it.
We've been talking quite a bit about it.
And it's
on this week's countdown.
so we got a 55-point. Good shot. All right. Got a 55-10 lead going into this game. Cannot let up at all. So I've got, already with this ball, I've got a 279. Struck out the first 8, I think. 9 spare, 9 struck out. I think that's what it was. I got another mid 270 game with it already, and I've only had the ball for Less than 24 hours. Yeah, I can't let up. Told you guys he was going. All right. I told him you were going to come in hot this game.
A lot better. A lot better start.
We are still on the same line. I'm not changing anything from that last throw except for just a little speed. Little speed.
Woo, he is still on it.
Need to have 2 really good games. Be nice to hit a 700 series. Oh, way outside. Get over there. Again, the ball just has the it factor.
Nice shot.
Missed by 4 boards right there.
Guys, let me just say this real quick, okay? I know last week I got him pretty good, okay? It's the game. It's the sport. Nobody wants to lose. Everybody wants to win, okay? There's a winner and there's a loser, okay? Now, saying that, just because you have your opponent down, what you don't want to do is let them back in the game. Because if you let them back in the game, they're going to come back to bite you, okay? Like I said, everybody wants to win and nobody wants to lose. But if you have your opponent down, keep them down, okay? What I mean by keeping them down, I mean by staying focused, stay on your game, know what you're doing, know where your mark is, and know how you want to throw the ball, okay? Right now, my hat's off. He's got a good line, and that Sublime's working great.
But it's never over to the last ball. I was just saying when you were up a few minutes ago, I can have a 70-pin lead on you and shoot a 220, and you throw a 300 in game 3, and I lose.
That's right. All you can do is, if you're down pins, 3 things. Make your shot count. Make sure you're hitting the mark that you want to hit and do the best you can do. That's all you can do.
Okay? And just focus on your game. That's what you've taught me. Don't focus on the other player, just focus on yourself.
Focus on your own game. That's right.
As much as we tend to look at the scores and everything, the scores don't matter. Just focus on your game, do the best you can, and you hope at the end that you shot better shots than your opponent. He's coming in a little light.
Woo, we got a little light on that one.
The same as when I left that 10 pin in the first frame. I came in just a little light. The speed was just, I mean, such a fraction off. I left the 10 pin, I didn't get the kick out. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the second pin today I've missed. Second 7-pin today.
Obviously, we are not changing anything. The ball is reacting exactly where we want it to. As long as I hit the line, we're just going to keep throwing. Came in light there too. Second 10 pin I left. It is nothing about the line. It's nothing about anything. It is my speed. That is it. That's the first open frame I've left all day. I can't believe that.
And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Anything can happen.
Anything. Last game I was hitting everything and miss a 10 pin. But you can't let it get in your head because one bad shot will be 2 bad shots and you'll snowball off a cliff. Again, I'm not changing anything. Those are speed adjustments. Jeez. Jeez. See, now I can't let it get in my head. If I get in my, see, now I can't let it get in my head. If I get in my head, I'll miss this. I can't believe that 5-pin stayed. I can't believe that. That one was kind of funny. It's one of those that, like I said, I'm not changing anything until this line proves that I can't throw it.
Guys, anytime, if you're struggling, okay, I know I'm throwing the same ball for a whole game, okay? I said I would, and that's what I'm going to do. I will stay with the perfect mindset until the game's over. I'll change balls to a pearl, and I'll stay with that one until the game's over, win or lose. But let me say this, okay? If you are struggling and you're in match play or you're in league play, do not hesitate. And I'll repeat that. Do not hesitate to grab another ball. When I go to a tournament, I take a minimum 20, 30, 40 balls with me. Why? One, I want to make sure I get dialed in. Two, I want to make sure I have the right equipment when I throw that tournament. I don't want to come back and say, oh, well, you won because I threw the wrong equipment. Nope. Figure it out. Make sure you have the right ball for what you're wanting to do and what you want to accomplish. It's real important, guys, okay?
All right, real quick, check this out. What he just said, 2 nights ago in league, I threw a shot and I left a 10-pin. And I was throwing that Hammer 3.0 Platinum. That was in the 8th frame. We were behind. I switched balls in the 9th frame of game 3, and I struck out, 9 through the 10th. I had to make that change to win the league night. I had to. And most people would say don't do it. I switched balls in the 9th game of the 3rd game, or the 9th frame of the 3rd game, and we won the tournament. Won the night. That's right. If you feel like you need to switch, switch. Another good shot. Good shot. All right, here we go. Good shot. So I'm coming in a little light on every throw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up about an inch. So I've been lining up right on the dot on 25. I'm going to back my foot up that far. That's it. The only adjustment I'm making. Speed increased by 0.4 of a mile an hour. And that's all it was. That's the only difference of leaving a 10-pin and getting a strike was an inch. Now on this lane, I think the 5-pin was just a fluke, so I'm not changing anything. I'm going straight to the dot. 25. Oh, we way outside. Recover. The ball just done. I'm telling you, man, that ball is that strong. That ball is that strong. It just hooks where it's supposed to hook, no matter where you throw it. Nice shot. I missed that by 6 boards right. And, hey, 6 boards right, and I put no rev on it. The ball did the work. The ball is just drilled to do what it does. There's not a lot of balls on the market you can miss 6 boards to the right, lay it out flat, and it just hooks in the right spot. It hooks where it needs to hook every time. Danny's on a turkey. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. So he's got a 157 in the 8th with 3 strikes. I've got a 157 in the 8th with 2 strikes. But as I told you guys, at any given time, Danny can throw a 300. He's in the 8th frame with 6 strikes right now. He missed a 7-pin and he picked up a 7-pin. So he's got a 9 spare, 9 open. That's it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, we just let the 5-7 split. Now,
That's the tough
I am
one for
going
a
to change
lefty.
to a solid to get this. I need something that's going to hook up for me.
Yeah, that's a tough one for a lefty. I thought you might grab that GB5. He was
And the
going
deal
into
here
a
for a
4-bagger. That's
lefty,
a
guys,
5-7
is
split.
you got to go Brooklyn at the 5.
I had to back up an inch, man. I left 2 10-pins. All right, left the 9th open at a 183. I cannot let up here.
You picked up a split earlier.
So we're backed up 1 inch on this lane. Remember, guys? That's a beautiful shot. I don't even.
What did I say? Anything can happen in this court.
I really don't know what happened right there. I don't even know what happened there. So he left the split in the 9th. I just left the split in the 9th. So this is where I would go into the motive bag and grab the Evoke. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shoot the Evoke like I would my spare ball. I'm going to shoot it straight at the 10-pin and hope I catch a hook on the 2 board. And that's the only way I can pick this up. Best I could hope for. So at least I picked up the pins I needed because I had a strike in the 8th. So pick up more pins there just to get the points. So we're at 183 for Danny in the 9th, 178 for me in the 9th, going into the 10th. So that was not a bad shot on that lane. I'm really not sure what even happened there. But it's all right. We're good. We are good. Same thing. So I got to back up a little bit. I'm coming in a little bit over the head.
Another split.
Another split.
We got
Yep.
4, 6, 7 here.
We
Nice
kicked it.
try.
We tried. All right, finished
Good
with a
shot.
187, and that's why we said never give up. That right there. That right there opened the door for Danny to catch the pins up. 2 throws.
That's right, guys. You never give up. And let me explain why. I'm struggling just a little bit. Okay, I'm striking. I'm getting to the pocket, but I'm struggling slightly. You got a 55-pin lead in the 1st. Here's my chance to cut that in half, right here. I don't necessarily have to strike out the 10th, even though I've got an open in the 9th. What I do got to do, though, is make some of them pins back so I can make my 3rd game reasonable, obtainable, so I have that chance to catch up and maybe make him fight for this win. Okay? Here we go. Let's see what we can do in the 10th.
Yeah, you get it down to 35, you're way better, but a 55-pin lead is hard to come back from in 1 game. Unless I just fall off of a cliff. Which I did right there in the 9th and 10th frame. 2 splits back to back. Which lets me know the ball's coming in.
There we go. That's a 10-pin makeup. Let's see if we can get some more.
Those 2 splits let me know on both lanes, 31 and 32. That ball's coming in too much across the head pin, so I'm missing the pocket. I was hitting the pocket earlier at 6 degrees, perfect hit on the pocket. So what that lets me know is I'm going to go one board to the left. That's it. One board to the left for game 3. On both lanes. Good shot.
All right, we just got 20. See if we can get some more. Got to make this look a little obtainable.
Cuts these pins in less than from 55 down to 25. 25 or 30. I fell off the cliff right there in the 9th and 10th, buddy. My son just came up. I threw 2 splits back to back after having that game all the way across. Told you guys Danny was going to ramp up. And he's going to go with a pearl next game, that's his game 3 ball. There it is.
There we go, guys.
And that.
Let me explain what that just did, okay? I did 3 things. 1, I caught up a little bit. 2, I'm going to change balls, but that was huge, okay? 3, it's a confidence builder. Let me explain what I'm talking about by a confidence builder, okay? I'm pretty good at it, but when a person has you down 55 pins, it's real easy to be negative on yourself. Well, I can't do this, I can't do that, or I'm not striking, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it's not working. It's real easy, but you got to stay focused. You got to stay positive. Hey, okay, I'll make a better shot in the next one, and I've been adjusting. So don't ever say, well, I give up and I lose. No, negative attitude. Wrong. What you need to say is, I can do this. I need to change balls and maybe adjust to what I'm doing a little bit. So, Josh, that was a great game.
So you guys got to look. He had 9 strikes there. He had a 9 spare in the 2nd. He missed that 10 in the 5th, and he split in the 9th. But what he did there is he just cut that from a 55-point lead to a 29-point lead. Literally cut it in half almost. Like you sliced it. So now all he needs for me to do, he just plays his regular game. All he needs for me to do is throw an open or throw a split, and the game is right there coming down to the end. We'll be right back for game 3, guys. All right, guys. Game 3. Danny is at a 404. I am at a 433. I got him by 29 pins. He said he's a man of his word. Throwing 3 different balls. Said he's going to bring a pearl out. He is bringing out his Beyond Infinity. Everybody I know that has this ball loves this ball. Sean from the Pro Shop has 2 of these balls. He just ordered 2 more just in case they discontinue them. So, you have a 300 with that game?
Sean does.
Sean's got a 300 with that. Oh, he threw that in league a couple weeks ago, a 300 with it. Yes. He has to just order 2 more because just in case they discontinue them, he wants to have 4 or 5 of these balls ready. That's what Danny's throwing. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to continue throwing the Global 900 Sublime all 3 games. And Danny won the coin toss at the beginning, so that way he put me going first. There's 2 splits at the end, guys. Let me know one thing. The lane changed just enough that I need to move 1 board to the left, and I need to move about 4 inches back. So instead of 25, my right foot is on 24, and I am about that far back off of the dots. And that's it. That 1 board left, the back up got me further right, let the ball recover and get to the pocket. Tell you guys, I don't care if it's a house shot and you just want to have a new ball to throw with your friends, or if you want something for a sport shot or for league, tournament, league, whatever. That ball at $150. Oh, that's a 7.
Ooh, right around that 7.
That ball at $150 is the strongest ball that you will get for the money. It's the strongest ball in my bag now. And if you want to get a 2-ball bag and spend $350 on 2 balls, grab that Sublime, grab the Vibe. I guarantee you, Danny will tell you the same thing. I just told him, if you want a 2-ball bag and save money, grab this ball for $150 as your strong ball, spend $100 on the Vibe. You got 2 hybrids, but you got an aggressive hybrid and then a hybrid to transition to. $350, man. You got 2 balls.
Oh yes, absolutely.
You could not go wrong having a 2-ball bag with the Sublime and the Vibe. Drill the Sublime very aggressive. Drill the Vibe tame. You can go through 8 games in a tournament. It did that to me last game. When it does that, guys, it's not waving. If it falls, it's waving and saying hello. Thank you very much. When it wobbles like that and stays up, it's giving you the middle finger. And Danny does the same as me on his spares. He when they're on that side over there, his right side, he throws a solid. Just like on my left side, I throw the Evoke. There you go. All right. That's all you do. Close out frames. All right. So same exact thing on this lane. I just left the split. Right foot. I was right on the dot at 25. Right foot is on 24. I back it up that far. Not even 6 inches. Not even a half step. I'm 4 inches back. It's just to get that ball a little more outside. And oh, speed drop. I didn't get it far enough outside and speed drop. Holy cow. That was a 1.2 miles an hour slow. That's not good. And it's a money game and he's closing out. I should definitely throw the Evoke here. This is my Evoke time. This is where the Evoke comes into play, guys. I line up on 30 here just because I don't want to chop through these. And I did it anyway. I grabbed the Evoke so I didn't do that. Well,
guys, he's giving me an opportunity and a gift. Let's see if I can take advantage of this when he gets done. And that's how you answer back when you do an open frame.
Nope, that open frame hurt, but you can see I was slower in the right lane, so the ball didn't get as far out. I need to get out past that 10 board. I've moved over just a little bit. My aim spot's the same, so I'm going a little bit more through the middle of the lane. So I'm getting that little further down lane before it breaks. But in lane 32, I didn't get enough outside because of the speed. It started hooking and breaking too early. And that was the mile-an-hour speed drop, is all that did that.
Woo, we're coming in light. We got to get that ball up a little bit.
That 1 mile-an-hour speed drop is why that ball hooked and went straight through the 110. I didn't get to the pocket. If it was a mile an hour faster, guarantee it was a strike. Oh.
And I open right back for him, guys.
All right, we got to put the...
Okay. So let me explain something real quick. I'm going to have to make an adjustment because I'm coming weak into the pocket. When I mean an adjustment, I'm throwing this ball at 16 and I'm hitting the break point at about the 7-8 board. So when I mean make an adjustment, I'm actually going to move about 2 boards left, a little bit closer to that gutter. See if we can't get that ball to come up a little bit, okay? See if we can't hit that break point right around the 5 board. Get it a little bit to work a little bit.
So I got a strike on 31, open 32, strike on 31. We need to string together 9 more strikes in a row right here.
Ooh, that might be a little too strong. Okay.
No matter
At
how
least
good
we
a
know we
friend
got
you
some
are,
room.
there are no friends in bowling. Do not let the gas off.
We got
Saw
a
what
little
Danny
bit of
did to me
room.
last week.
Now we just got to figure it out.
Week before I beat him by 73 pins. Last week he beat me by 130. And this week it's coming down to game 3. 29-10 lead either direction. Good shot. A 29-10 lead either direction is not good enough for either one of us. All right, 24, step back. See if I can get the speed up on this lane. There it is. See, it got further outside. That speed got it just far enough outside, like I said. Last time, so let's see. Speed on that went up 0.6 of a mile an hour. That was the difference in going through the head pin and a strike. Too fast. Too fast. All right. Come on, Evo. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me, Evo. Give me that banana. So you can see, guys, my speed's messing.
All right, try that shot again. Outside.
You fluctuate. The one on 31 just then was, so I was 0.6 of a mile an hour faster on 32 to equal it out. But then I went 0.4 of a mile an hour faster on 31. So I kept my speed adjustment on 2 different lanes. They did not need it.
12.
And this goes back to another video that I told you guys. 31's next to these pillars. 32 is very close to the door and the air conditioner vent behind us. The wind is hitting 32. It dried out faster than 31. 32 needs a little more speed. 31 does not need it. Oh, we chopped it.
If I don't chop the 7 off the 4, I'm chopping the 4 off the 7.
Danny's sitting at a 72 in the 5th right now, guys, with an open. I'm sitting at an 83 with a spare. But I cannot let off. You guys can see last game he almost put 7 together. Or 8 together, I'm sorry. That lane changed a lot between game 2 and 3. A lot. Thing about this 43-foot league pattern here is it stays great, but when there's really no middle transition, it goes from great to bad instantly within a frame or 2. I was telling the difference about this oil pattern, man, and I've noticed since they switched to this new league pattern, it's not really a transition in there. It goes from a great lane to a bad lane within 2 frames. We're gonna try to pick the speed up on this lane. Last time was a good throw on this line. Oh, that's a good throw. You see, man, and that speed was right. It's that much of a difference. Oh man. Oh, that you giving me a chance to close it out, and I just won't take it. I'm gonna tell you guys. So I'm gonna make a drastic change here. I've been trying to do it. I'm gonna go all the way out to 30. I'm moving, it's gonna be 5 boards left. I'm gonna aim at 15. I'm gonna try to get some arc out of this ball because my line is broken, so I'm gonna change the entire line here. Change the entire line.
Okay, guys. I want this to be a closer match than what it is. I told you, if you're struggling to change balls, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to change balls. I am throwing my Beyond Infinity, which is a pearl, but I have another pearl with me. So I'm going to stick with a pearl. I'm just going to change it. So I'm going to change to a ball called the Intense Mindset. It's called the Intense Mindset. It is a pearl. Let's see if we can get a better shot into this pocket and get this straight out a little bit, okay?
So what I did is I burned my line. The line was amazing game 1. It was amazing game 2 up until the 9th and 10th frame. I trashed that line. Good shot.
There we go, guys. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime you're struggling, anytime you think you need to make a ball change, make that ball change. Try to improve your score. I'm not saying you're going to win, but improve it. Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we just did.
Look at the score, though. It's not, with 3 frames left, it's anybody's game right now. So, get back to what I was saying. So I trashed that line, standing on 25, aiming between 10 and 15. I hit that line almost every single time. My aim spot, I'd say 95% of the time I hit that aim spot. The line's gone. I've moved the oil off of it. So when I do that, what I'm doing here is
Guys, there you go. Exactly what I'm talking about. Look at there. Confidence builder. Now we're on a double, okay?
So since I trashed that line, I was telling them I hit that exact same line almost every time in game 1 and game 2. I moved that oil. So instead of a small move, I just changed my entire line.
That's right.
I went drastic. I'm right foot on 30, right up on the dots, and I'm aiming at 15, and I'm trying to come around. But it does show that last shot out there shows the versatility of the ball. Just change the entire line. So what I did is I got 2.5 games out of that first line, right? Probably would have only got 1 game out of that line in a tournament. Okay, just show you guys. So there was no oil track on the ball the last few frames. Now look at it. I'm on the line, right at the finger holes. Look at that. Finger width, that wide. So by changing the entire line that I'm throwing on, I've gotten back into oil. And that's what I want. I want it back in the oil so I can get out to that break point. Oh, okay, that's all right, that's all right. It gave me a 9. We gotta change that. That takes 2 pins away from me there, guys. 2 pins are big right there. So I actually got an 8 here. So that 10 pin moved enough that it should have been. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here to 30, 33. And I want to banana this evoke. I want this evoke to banana and come all the way through. I don't want to hit the pin into it. I want the evoke to go through both ends. Get way over on the ball, put a lot of rev on it. Not enough rev on it. Opened up. it's opened up with him having a double.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough to win. Even though if I strike out, I don't think it's going to be enough.
I really wanted a 700 series today, guys. Not even going to get a 600 series out of this. Let's see, here he goes. And that's a good shot. That's a good shot. Oh, that 7-pin. Left the 7. So right now I'm at a 151 in a ninth with an open. Never want to open the ninth frame. Danny is at a 149, shooting the 7, and he fell off.
Oh!
Left it open.
Don't think I can win.
Nope.
I was down 29 pins to start, guys.
I would have to throw it in the gutter 2 times in a row and you strike out. And you still lose by 1 pin. If I threw it straight in the gutter, I would end with a 151. If he strikes out, he ends with a 179. But you still don't give up. You want to get your best balls thrown. But you guys have seen some good games here by me and Danny. But you have seen how strong. There you go. There's one.
Guys, but notice what I did, okay? I didn't make a ball change. I am struggling slightly. At no time, hesitate. If you've got extra balls, you've got the right ball for your style, find it. Trust me, it will bring your scores up, okay?
It's the main reason me and Danny wanted to do another cash game today is I wanted to show you guys this Sublime. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, it's the ball. It's it. It has that thing you're looking for. It can be played from all around the lane. So what I'd like to do here is I'd like to go ahead and strike out, finish with a 181. I won't get to what I wanted to in the series, but so I need a 167 to get a 600 series. So that's why I said, even though it's over, you always want to throw your best balls.
Oh, absolutely.
So I need 16 pins here. You can see that changing my line completely did help me. Yeah, I left the ninth open, but since I changed that line, I got a strike, left the ninth open, and another strike. But what's crazy is I went from wanting a 700 series to now I just want the 600 series. $170. Get this 171 and get out of here. $171, 604. Got a 604 to a 573. That was a good day, Danny.
Pins.
Danny's gonna leave my hand out here shaking the hand. That was a good game.
Absolutely, guys.
So you guys, Team Brunswick won last time. Motor Maniac throwing a Global 900 won this time, and we'll be back. Maybe back tomorrow. You guys never know. It's a Saturday, and me and Danny bowl. Like to bowl on Sundays too.
Oh yeah, guys. Let me give a shout out to
I don't even know who commented
Sean.
that last time.
Somebody made a comment. He was showing a video about the arsenal in my bag. Somebody commented that I have a DV8 Captivate, and I do. It's right here. Absolutely. I thank you very much for recognizing that ball.
I I didn't even know what that ball was. I was just shooting the video, and somebody commented and said, "Oh man, there's the Captivate," and I had to go back and look at the video to see.
Absolutely. So the Captivate comes out at 500, 2,000 polish. My ball is sanded down slightly. Okay, it is back down to 500 at 1,000 grit. Okay, it is a pearl, and I love it to death. I did not throw it today. The next video that we shoot another one. I will throw this ball. It reacts almost kind of like a solid for me. Gives me great read on the lane, kind of mid read. So it kind of acts like a solid when it's going down the lane, but it is a pearl. Okay, so mine's just a sanded down pearl. But thank y'all very much for recognizing that ball. That was great. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. The next game we do, he's gonna bring out 3 separate balls. I'm gonna bring out 3 Korean balls. I will throw the Platinum 3.0, the Toxin Solid, and the Toxin Hybrid. And I might throw a 4th one in there just to play around with the Korean Black Widow urethane. So I'll bring Korean balls, he'll bring 3 separate balls, and we'll have another matchup again for you guys. Till next time, go to the motivemaniac.com website. I am putting that ball, the Sublime Hybrid, on the website. Click the ball, go to it. $150 ball. Of course, you got to pay to go get it drilled, but it's a $150 ball. You get that, you get the Hammer Vibe at $110. You're spending $350.
You got a nice
arsenal
in that bag.
That's a 2-bag arsenal. You could take, as I just showed,
and they're both very versatile.
I threw that ball three games last night in league with 8 people in the lane.
Oh yes.
And I threw it all 3 games. So I would have transitioned into a tournament probably, right into the Vibe, and I could have ran probably 9 or 10 games with those 2 balls in a tournament.
Oh, absolutely.
If you can make it 10 games, you're gonna make it till it gets re-oiled. So,
Josh, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
all right. You guys have a good one.
We're taking them out like a smack attack.